Welcome to episode number 1 of this brand new Dry Trade States relocation franchise, I guess. I did replace the Rays. I don't know why. Yeah, whatever. We are playing the Pirates. I think 200 people replaced the Rays, and either way, I like their lineup because it's just a good lineup. I was thinking about the Marlins, but I didn't really like the Marlins. I looked through the roster, but I didn't really like it. As we're playing the Pirates, and my home stadium is the Metrodome I'm playing. It's not the one.
I just realized that starting the season in interleague play.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's unusual.
And then we have a day off, and even if this was a Rays, they play in a dome, and the Metrodome's in a dome. So why do we have a day off when that game, unless somehow can't be postponed due to weather? It'll be unless like the roof came in, which it did happen once with snow in the Metrodome. And then we play the Yankees. And when actually
it didn't snow, the roof collapsed.
Oh, it didn't snow inside, but snow was on top of the roof. Our first road trip starts against the Rangers at Globe Light Field. That won't be on camera though, but yeah. Here we go. 4:10 Eastern, but really the Metro's in Minnesota, but yeah. Here we go. Charlie Morton versus James Tilton. Here we go. The Pirates will be for some reason the logo doesn't show up. It's a really cool logo. It's like a snake head. I think you saw it right there. You did. Pirates will be the blue controller, and the Snakes will be the gold controller. 96 and 66 records was a Rays. It's weird. I guess because we only have 2 uniforms. I don't get the pitch. Here I do over here. They have more than one. Oh, there it is, and it goes right to the Metrodome. It'll be funny when the Twins play there, which happens late August. I just checked, but yeah. Anyway, now broadcast MLB Network on. Quick counts. Just like that. Charlie Morton versus that guy. Oh, the batting order has the pitchers now for some reason. Never knew that.
Well, Bacon.
You're weird. I don't put Austin there though. No, I'm gonna put Renfro. Renfro, he's for place Meadows. Okay, that's weird. Okay, here we go. I'd like to say we'll be heading down professional debut. This was supposed to be yesterday, but it took forever for me to get the logo, and by the time I was done, I ran out of time basically. There we go. I'm the play-by-play announcer. My mom's not sleeping, so the door's open. So you can see it. DH road teams are leading off. Kevin Newman for the Pirates and Joey Wendell for Snakes. I'm really excited. Here we go. Okay, yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot. I'm not announcing. We are here at the Metrodome in downtown Minneapolis. It's opening day. It's opening day. It's opening day as we begin a new season, and opening day is between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Dry Trade Snakes. Hello everybody. Hello everyone. Vinny J and 242 aka the Man Cave. Here's last year's Rangers. Well, it was the Rays last year, but it's now Dry Trade Snakes. First in ERA in the AL and second in the MLB, and first in home runs allowed in the AL and the MLB. And you saw, I think, home runs allowed, ERA, home runs allowed, walks allowed, I think hits or something like that. First pitch, starting lineups, and first pitch coming up next here on MLB Network. Remember the Snakes, the home team's on the third base dugout. Or dugout to third base dugout. The home team's dugout to third base dugout. Road team is the first base dugout. First time playing the Metrodome, and MLB The Show 20. In San Diego studio. Look out there, it's the baddies White right there. Charlie Morton last year, 33 starts, 16-6 record, 3.05 ERA, 194 and 2/3 innings, 154 hits, 1.08 WHIP, 57 walks, and 240 strikeouts. Here's Kevin Newman. Here we go. The thing is, I didn't hit anything. I mean, I think Matt Sherman said the Pittsburgh Pirates versus the should be. And then he did say Snakes. I kind of didn't hear that. This is odd, and this is the actual schedule. That's the ground ball. Diamond plays the shortstop. Throw the first. What a start! The first play of Snakes history on defense. A diving stop by the Snakes shortstop. 1 down. That was awesome. As the logo's, it's a green head for the hat on the helmet. And by the way, the road uniform, it's like tan, and then tan, but because on a green uniform, for some reason it didn't show up on the jersey for the. Okay, excuse me a minute. I'm gonna shut the door because I don't want it. My mom and dad are talking, so I'm going to shut this door. Right now my mom's not talking, I just don't want any of strenuous talk, and just needs to say something that you're not supposed to know. Not any personal information. On count. That is it! Deep! Left center field! That will not be caught! That will bounce over the wall for an automatic double. Technically, you should call it a book rule double or automatic double, but they hit the edge of the warning track, and now Pirates runner in second, 1 out, 1-1 count. That's a ground ball, fielded by Morton, throw to first in time. Throw that 1-3, 2 down. Here's the starting line for the Pittsburgh Pirates: Kevin Newman, Adam Frazier, Brian Reynolds, Josh Bell, Colin Martin, Director Polanco, Kevin Kramer, Eric Gonzalez, and David Stalls. Remember, there's a DH because the home team is AL in this interleague matchup. 3-2 count. That is a ground ball knocked down by third baseman, down to first. And he took the first baseman off the bat. So E5, the first error in Snakes history. Well, as the thing that's funny is, I've seen everyone else. But, like, for this other guy at SU did the Muntantos, and it wasn't the Metrodome. This other guy did the Montreal Expos, and his home stadium was the Polo Grounds. It didn't do that. Matt Sturgeon said about the rebranding in the off season, and then he went down to Honey Watney, the sideline reporter on the field. He didn't do that. But yeah, 3-1 count. That is a bullet! And it's caught by the center fielder. One hit, and then one hit by the Pirates and one error by the Snakes. Lead the 1 run for the Pirates. Middle of 1, it is 1-0 Pirates. That's cool. Twins won the World Series in 1987 and 1991. So it's been over 20 years. Jason and Tylon, 7 starts last season, 2-3, 4.10 ERA, 37 and 3rd inning, 34 hits, 1.13 WHIP, 8 walks, and 30 strikeouts. So he only had 7 starts, 2 wins, 3 losses, and 2 no decisions. So he had minimum starts last year. And it's a ground ball off the shoe of the starter, throwing to first, he recovers, and he got him. Throw that at 1-3, 1 down. And now play's over, and let's turn our attention to the Pirates starter. And he waves out the trainer, Jose Martinez. Which I forgot, as you did. I filmed it. And later tonight I'm doing the Rays at Astros, and tomorrow I'm doing the Rays at Dodgers, and then tomorrow, later today will be Henry Young's professional debut. Tomorrow will be actually postseason episode number 3, and then I'll most likely start for Road to the Show character that I can. Not going on to go in or Vinny J. And no, got the Emily Shine team later. And it's a ground ball, fielded by Bell, throws it to the pitcher in time. So the first play was scored 1-3. This one was 3-1. And there's 2 down. Here's the starting lineup for the Dry Creek Snakes: Joey Wendell, Jose Martinez, Humphrey Renfro, Brandon Lau, Joe Choi, Willie Adams, Yanni Diaz, Mike Zanino, and Kevin Tiermeyer. Dry Creek last season 217 home runs, and that's a 11th, because it wasn't first, because I know the Twins were first. And technically it was a Rays last year, but we did now they're Snakes instead of Dry Creek. And that's a drama right into the center base, and now I've been a base hit, didn't have to shift to the left side. Throw to first is in time. 1-2-3, go the Snakes, and the one is 1-0 Pirates. Here's Dorado Polanco. As they're ready to play baseball, as they have a shift to the left side in the infield and outfield. That's the draw back to Morton on the mound. Throw to first in time. 1 down. And the next episode will probably be a road game, so you didn't see our road uniforms. And here's the defense for the Dry Creek Snakes. Jose Ramirez, Kevin Tiermeyer, who wanted to load low last season. Humphrey Renfro in the outfield. Jeremy Choi, Brandon Lau, Willie Adams, and Yanni Diaz in the infield. And Mike, behind the plate, obviously Charlie Morton on the mound.
Throwing guys out at the plate, diving in the gap with his hair on fire. This one should be fun.
That's a ground ball! Diamond is the center baseman, cannot get there. Base hit, he bobbles it, but he throws it in anyways.
You gotta tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there, below the knee. Offensive player was all over here.
That's a cool. And by the way, Extra Innings episode 1 should be a Sunday, because on Saturday, yeah, probably maybe Sunday or next weekend. That's a ground ball to center for 1 to first. A Taylor made 6-4-3 double play. Good pitch by the Snakes first baseman. 1 hit by the Pirates base to race on a double play. Middle 2. On opening day, the score is Pirates 1, Snakes 0. By the way, this is actually a real matchup. It just won't be the Snakes and Pirates that I replaced the Rays. So, well, actually, I forgot. Open day is like mid-May right now at the earliest. Okay, 3-2 count. That's a ground ball into the shift. Shortstop on the center. Throws it out! He throws it over the head, and because there's no rain. So that's the whoa, and then that, and because there's no well, I would say fences in front of, or basically the railings, which if it did hit, it saves in play, or none, so it goes in the dugout, and then he gets to center base. That is a bullet! The shortstop knocked down. He only has 18 speed. Throw to first. Got him. Runner sent it 1 out now. Here's the defense for the Pirates. Adam Frazier, Brandon Reynolds, Dreyer Polanco in the outfield. Josh Bell, Kevin Kramer, Eric Gonzalez, and Colin Moore in the infield, and Jacob Stalin behind the plate. And obviously, their starter on the mound. 1-1 count, and that is low, 2-1. Here's the umpires for opening day. Home plate umpire Ed Gentleman, first base umpire Clyde Washington, center base umpire Ola Hendricks, and third base umpire Woody Tedler.
Well liked by all people, pitchers, batters, managers. All you want as a player is the ability to talk to someone, and that's what Ed does. He gives you that chance.
Zero, you hit a nail right on the head. He has a real long fuse. He's not afraid to let a hitter or a pitcher.
I'm not saying complain about a particular pitch, but he's not the guy that's going to get mad and throw somebody and give him the boot just because a guy doesn't like a pitch, or a pitcher thinks that a pitch is a strike and they call it a ball.
So he doesn't overreact like some umpires. That's a ground ball. Fielded by the pitcher, third, first is in time. Runner third, 2 outs, and the Snakes didn't know what they were in 2/3. They haven't had their first hit in Snakes history. Right? It's the same franchise, but as a Snakes team, but I would say in franchise history, they have 1 base runner on an E6. That 990 feet away, is something got a hit. That is crushed! Deep center field. No better than the center fielder, and he makes the catch. 1 error in the inning by the Pirates, but he's running at third base. And the 2, it is 1-0 Pirates. Down 9-1-2 do up for the Pirates in the top of the third. That's a broken bat. Going bad. He avoids the shade or the shreds of the bat by more than he makes the catch. One down. Now there's Kevin Newman open with a ground out in the first, or he grounded out to lead off the ball game. That's a ground ball. Feeling now the diamond play to start the day. Throw to first. Got him. So this is a little more traditional. I said, well, shortstop both times, but the first one was a diving play. And here's Adam Frazier, 1 for 1 with a double, and scored the only run on the Pirates into an Citizen. That's a fly ball. Coming in as a center fielder, and he makes the catch. 1-2-3 to the Pirates, but they're up 1-0 after 2.5 innings of play. Pirates have 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error, and the Saints have no runs and no hits, 1 error. And now 1 error carried the first pitch off the bat. It was an E6, and swing and miss, straight 3. And throwing 2 1/3. I mean, even no hitting. Only 1 base runner was on the E4. That is crushed. Going man in the center fielder, going back, and he will make the catch. Hit about, I would say, 390, maybe 90 to 95 feet. Here's Joey Wendell, the DH, as Dillon has 0 in the hit column. That's a ground ball to the center. Shortstop, throw to first. It's in time. 1-2-3 to the Saints. The Saints are in no hits for 3 innings on opening day. The score is Pirates 0, Saints 0. Ryan Reynolds open with a ground out in the first inning. Morton only doing up 2 hits, but that's a ground ball. Charging to the shortstop. Throw to first. This one doesn't carry the first baseman off the bat. 1 down. And Josh Bell reached on an error in the first, and I believe, I don't know, and he did not get an RBI. Because that would have been 3 outs if he didn't get across, if he didn't reach on the error. If it was less than 2 outs, that would have been an RBI, but because it wasn't, so really, the player hasn't done an RBI, but there's been a run scored, and that's the third hit of the game for the Pirates. They still have 0. That is a ground ball to second for 1, a tailor-made 5-4-3 double play, and a good pitch by Choi at first base. Minimum of 4, it remains 1-0 Pirates here on opening day. 2-3-4 due up for the Saints in the bottom of the 4th. 1 base runner. They still in for their first hit in Saints franchise history. That's it. Fly ball, and that will go out of play. Did not have home run distance though. That is a fly ball. Going back to the center field. Going back, way back, and he makes the catch. 1 down. That's 408 feet to dead center field. Well, you didn't see that right there. As here comes Hunter Renfroe. Here we go. No hit so far for the Saints of 3 1/3. That's a ground ball, and that's the first hit in Saints franchise history. And Hunter Renfroe did it. So now the bit then is the first extra base hit, and well, the 2 biggest innings now is the first extra base hit and the first home run. The center for 1, the first double play. 1 in by the Saints, their first in franchise history, but it's a race on the double play. And the 4 remains 1-0 Pittsburgh.
All set for the start of the inning. Digging in now.
Gregory Polanco.
1-1.
On count. That's a fly ball. That's a shift on in the right and the infield and outfield. Kiermaier under it, and he makes the catch. 1 down. One for 1 with a single.
He singled his last time up.
That's a foul ball.
Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
That's a ground ball. Fielded by the second baseman or shortstop behind the second base bat. Throw to first. Got him. Eric Gonzalez.
Into the box, Eric Gonzalez from the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
That's a foul ball on the splitter 1 and 2.
1 run on 3 hits and 1 error in the contest for the Pirates so far.
That's a foul ball on the splitter again. That was a ball too, base 1. That's a ground ball to the shortstop. Boost! Throw to first is way late, and he's on with another E6. His second of the game. That allowed the only run in the game for either team, only by the Pirates to score. And it's a foul ball, 2 and 2. So 2 errors by the Snakes, both by the shortstop. That's a fly ball. Looks like the arrow will come back to haunt the Snakes, and the right fielder makes the catch. One error by the Snakes, but it does not come back to haunt them as the runner stranded at first base. Middle of 5, it remains 1-0 Pirates. Until we have 4 hits. Total in the game we have 1 run between the two teams, 1 run, 4 hits, and 3 errors. So that is a smack! And that will be elected as out catch by the center fielder, as that might have been a perfect hit, but by Choi, but I had to shift on. Either way, I think it was not perfect, but it was a smack. And that's might have touched the bottom line, but over half of the ball is outside, below the zone ball. It says home plate umpire Ed Jonah to check the swing. This one's a little pop-up, right center field. And the center fielder makes the catch. 2 down. Snakes only have 1 they're 4 and 2/3 innings. Only down by 1, but first error by the shortstop led the first run for the Pirates score. I mean, if he just didn't tear the first baseman off the bat, it would have been 3 outs and still 0-0. That's a ground ball to center baseman. Plants his feet, threw to first, got him, and the inning's over. 1-2-3 to the Snakes again, as they've done that every inning besides 1 inning. I believe that was the 3rd. Or 4, maybe. And the 5, it remains 1-0 Pirates. There's Kevin Newman. That's like the 4th time they've shown those banners. On count. And that's a ground ball. Oh, it's the glove of Morrison throwing to first. Got it. And scored out of 1-3, 1 down. The banners are right, I mean, you can see the retired numbers right there. They're right there. You can see them. Basically, dead center field. That is a smack up the middle base hit. And it's a 1-out sin over the Pirates, their 4th hit of the game.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up.
2-1 count. That is a smack! Can the center fielder get there? Yes, they can. Look at Giselle. About a few feet in front of the warning track. 2 down. As that was hit about, say, 400 feet. Josh Bell now. That was the first. That was a perfect hit. And that is just outside. 3-1 count now. And that is in there. On the 83-mile-per-hour cutter. Hit the bottom of the zone. And it's full count of the Bell. That is a fly ball to the left field, and the left fielder makes the catch, and then it's over. Won it by the Pirates, but it's stranded at first base. Middle of 8, it remains 1-0 Pirates. There's Mike Zeno, open one with a strikeout in the 3rd. Only sitting at bat in the 6th. He's guaranteed 1 more if there is a bottom of the 9th. And that is in there on the 12-6 curve at 80 miles per hour even. Exactly. That's a ground ball right into the shift. The second baseman behind the center base. Bad throw to first in time. There's only 1 strikeout. I mean, they already committed, I would say, 16 outs. One of them only been a strikeout. All the rest have been in play balls. So they've been putting the ball in play. That's a ground back to the pitcher. Throw to first is in time. 1 down. Started for the first home run and extra base hit in Snake's history. They have the hit, but they don't have the extra base hit or the home run. And that is low. 3-1. Jose Martinez on deck. That's a ground ball base hit! The Snakes second hit in franchise history. Looking for their first extra base hit and their first home run. But let's start. And now it's... Is he the left fielder? Yeah, he is. He was the DH in that postseason game in the wild card game against the Rangers. Tying run at first base. That's a ground ball. Back to the pitcher. Throw to first is in time. 1 hit by the Snakes, but he's trying at first base. And the sits, it remains 1-0 Pirates. Pirates have 1 run on 4 hits, 1 error, and the Saints have no runs on 2 hits, 2 errors. So the Saints only have 2 hits, 2 singles. That is a smash! And that is called. It is over by the center fielders. They had a shift out of the right in the infield and outfield. And I believe there hasn't been an extra base hit in this game by either team. And all 6 hits have been singles. And that is outside 2-2. He missed. It was outside and low at 77 miles per hour. And it's a ground ball. He only dying on the side of the infield. Throw it for the rainbow throw, but keeps the first baseman on the bag. And throw that at 5-3. A little bit of sit through, but either way, there's 2 down. Snakes are down their final 9 outs. I mean, they're 1 pitch away from a solo that could tie the game. That's a ground ball between the shortstop and the third baseman at the end for a 2-out single. And now it will bring up, I'm not sure, the 5 batter, but it's a heart of the lineup now. Well, actually, no, never mind. It's a number 8 batter. So the Snakes heart of the lineup's coming up step 7. And swing and a miss. He was early on that cutter. He was very early on that cutter. That's a little loop shot. Coming to the center field. Lincoln does out, catch, and then it's over. 7th inning stretch time here in the Metronome in downtown Minneapolis. Middle of 7, it remains 1-0 Pirates. Here's Hunter Renfroe has one of the 2 hits. Here we go. It shifts to the left. That's a ground ball, and out of the reach of the center baseman, and he's 2 for 3 now in the game. And the tying runs at first base. I believe. Yeah, there's 8 hits in the game. I believe there's been none. I mean, I think they're all 8 hits between the 2 teams been singles on him. That's a base hit! And the Snakes have 2 runners on and nobody out. So there's their first hit in the hatch at 2 hits. I believe there's 9 hits now between the 2 teams. All singles. Here's Choi. Here we go. They're he was going for the sacrifice to put Tyler 90 feet away, maybe. And now, I mean, if you bunt it foul, strike 3. Oh, it's a ground ball. That is like a sacrifice. A sacrifice, not a planned sacrifice. Runners are sitting at third, 1 out now, but a sad fly to tie the game. And here's Willie Adams. Over to the fly on the ground out. As they're starting to get Michael Perez, a middle relief pitcher, right-handed pitcher, warming up in the Pirates bullpen down the first base or down the right field line. That is a base hit! A base hit! And they're gonna hold the runner at third base as we're tied at 1 with a go-ahead run 90 feet away. That is a base hit! It's a base hit! And the front runner's standing, throw at the first. He is toasted. But it's 2-1 Snakes. Runner at third, 2 outs now. So now you need a hit. And here comes the pitching coach. He's only thrown 75 pitches, but from the Snakes have 3 hits in the inning. I think they haven't had an extra base hit yet. They're starting more of a setup man in the bullpen. They made it a 2-run day with a base hit. That's a ground ball. Josh Bell throws the pitcher, and he steps on the bat, and it's over. But 2 runs by the Saints on 3 hits, and a runner left. And the 7th, it is now 2-1 Saints. There's the catcher. 9-1-2 due up for the Pirates in the top of the 8th. They only run a score on an error. There's a smash, center field. Joan Bennett is the center fielder, and he makes the catch. 1 down. There's Kevin Newman, 0 for 3. Top now. Leading over will top in the 9th if it doesn't top here. That's a fly ball. Going as the right fielder, and like it does that catch, almost overran it, but was able to make the catch. 2 down. Adam Frazier, who's 2 for 3 with a double, a flat center, and a single, and scored the only run for the Pirates. That's a ground ball in the shortstop. Cuts it off, throw to first. Low, but it's picked by Choi, and then it's over. 1-2-3 to the Pirates. Middle of 8, it is 2-1 Saints. 9-1-2 due up for the Saints in the top or the bottom of the 8th. As the starter's still out there through 7. That's a ground ball to the third base and knocked down. 83 speed for Kiermaier. Throw to first. Got him. 1 down. Here's Joey Wendell. That's a base hit. Runner at first, 1 out. You might see the move to the bullpen now because you want to keep it a 1-run game, because that means you can tie it up with a solo. As here comes the skipper, and here comes the new pitcher. Here's Jose Ramirez. Or Jose Martinez. The center for 1 to first. Double play, a 4-6-3 double play, and then it's over. Pirates need 1 run. One run to tie, 2 to take the lead, and it is 2-1 Saints. As the centerman ready and waiting, but also they have Nick Anderson, the closer, warming up now. They're leaving Morton out there. His energy's not even in the yellow. Corner infielder, put that in the line, throw to ground ball shortstop, throw to first is in time, 1 down. The first baseman and the third baseman are set in the line, so if you want a double, you have to hit it into the gap or up down the line above their heads. That's a ground ball, 42 speed, picked up by Morton, throw to first, got him, and the Pirates are down the final out, but Solo still didn't tie it, and here comes a guy that's 0 for 3 in the game. Morton's energy is in the yellow, trying for the complete game, 3-2 count. That is a ball, dropped by Choi, Saints win, Saints win, the Tri-Creek Saints win. And the Saints win their first game. They win their first game in franchise history, or they win their first game. They win their first game in franchise history in their inaugural game. Final score: Tri-Creek Saints 2 and the Pittsburgh Pirates 1. The Saints got the 2 runs. The bottom of 7th. The Pirates got the only. None of their players got an RBI. I mean, it was a E6. The shortstop throw pulled the first baseman off the bat, and because there was 2 outs, the batter didn't get an RBI, and that happened in the first inning. And no runs in the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, or 6th. 2 bottom of the 7th, none in the 8th, and none in the top of the 9th, and obviously no bottom of the 9th because the Saints were up 2-1. As Morton, a complete game, 5-hitter. I mean, the Pirates one run on 5 hits, 1 error. The Saints 2 runs and 7 hits, 2 errors. So Saints came alive. I mean, 3 hits in 1 inning, got a rally going. And at one point they rounded the final 9 outs as Humphrey Renfro 2 for 3 with a run scored. Lowry who hit 1 for 3 with a run scored. Joey Wendell 2 for 4, and then Yanni Diaz 1 for 3 with an RBI. As Jason Tillman went 7 1/3, and then the reliever came in and pitched. I think it was quick count, so it was like 2 or 3 pitches at the double play. So really, both bullpens didn't really. I mean, Saints bullpen didn't even get used. I mean, the closer was ready, and it wasn't like, and they left in there. I mean, it was not bad. I mean, Adam Frazier 2 for 4, a double on a run. He scored the only run. Devin Cameron 2 for 3, and then Bill, I think he was the one that, well, he didn't drive in anyone. I mean, there's no, because it would have been an RBI if it was less than 2 outs, but because it wasn't, yeah, if he was out, it would have not been a run. And both started at number 50. That's kind of cool. And more than 9 innings, 5 hits, no strikeouts, 1 earned run, no walks. Tillman 7 and 1/3 innings, 7 hits, 1 strikeout, 2 earned runs, and no walks. And they're reliever team in 2/3 of the inning, but I got a 4-6-3 double play on like 3rd pitch or something. Well, let's say Henry Allen's professional debut tomorrow. I'm gonna report one of my Road to Show trailers that I can, and that will be the show 20, and then oh yeah, I brought postseason postseason episode 3 on Friday, episode 4 on Saturday, which will be the World Series championship game, and then that will be March to October as well that day. I'm not sure which order. And Sunday, it should be at Sheridan's episode 1, and maybe I'll port one of the. Then I'll maybe port one if I have time. I'll port one of my maybe like Jack Thornton or something. Well, I'm Jack Thornton. No board. Jets episode with the like button. Subscribe if you have any. Tell your mom, dad, grandpa, pets, and friends about these videos. And you know what? I'm gonna see you in episode number 2 of It's Dry Treats Nates. And also, I forgot. I might also Sunday at Sheridan's episode 1, and then I might port. And then also it might be I might port the Twins franchise, my custom franchise, and do the 4th of July game against the Cardinals. Tyler Gibson versus Dallas Keuchel. Oh, did I we're closing no board? Sorry, I'm doing this today. Oh, did I closing no board? If that's episode with the like button. Subscribe if you have yet. Tell your mom, dad, grandpa, pets, and friends about these videos. And you know what? I'm gonna see you in episode number 2 of It's Dry Treats Nates Relocation franchise. See you in episode number 2 and eat a lot of A-Den.